Hey guys, how are you doing? Welcome to this week's edition of Forex Forecast. So you guys know I come on here every single week to forecast 5 currency pairs, and you guys know my record on this channel. Out of the 5 currency pairs I predict for you, 70%, 75% of the currency pairs I predict goes exactly the same way that I predict they go every single. In fact, last week I predicted 5 currency pairs for you guys, and 4 out of the 5 currency pairs went exactly the direction that I predicted. Last 2 weeks I predicted 5 currency pairs, and 5 of them went exactly the direction that I predicted that they were going to go. So I've been sharing free money on this channel. If you've not been making money off this analysis, you've probably been missing a lot, or probably you've not seen me here on YouTube. But since you're watching this video right now, do well to subscribe and click the notification icon so that you do not miss out of the future weekly Forex forecast videos I'll be doing right on this channel. I have amazing content on this channel. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, do well check out my contents here on YouTube. They are really amazing and top notch. So I can't wait to share what I have with for this week for you guys. It's going to be an amazing week. So let's start off with the fundamental news events coming out for this week. So this week is going to be a bit rough. Starting from Tuesday we have the JPY composite PMI news coming at 9:30 a.m. and in the afternoon we'll have building permits coming by 1 p.m. and straight to Wednesday evening we have FOMC meeting minutes, which is going to really be very rough on a lot of traders aside you. Okay, so then on Friday we have some news on Thursday, but I think Friday should be your interest. Friday we'll have the core PCE news events coming out on on the USD by 1:30 and core durable goods orders, blah. So this week is going to be a bit here and there. Okay, but of course I'll give you guys amazing opportunities that you should be looking out for to make a lot of money. So once again, I salute you guys always on my DM telling me how much money you guys are making from this weekly analysis. I love you guys. Keep making the money. I'll keep making these videos for you guys so that you can keep making money from the market. There's a lot of money to go around in this market. Okay, so why keep the money for myself when we can all make the money together? Okay, so let's jump into today's analysis. So last week, let me put this off. I made some money from the Euro JPY last week. So last week I shared stuff with you guys last week on Euro JPY. Euro JPY was one of the currency pairs I predicted for you guys last week. The currency was somewhere at about this place as of last week when I told you guys that it was actually going to fall somewhere here. So the market did well to fall. It hit our TP1, wasn't able to get to TP2. Then the market reversed a little bit, over the week, and then dropped once again and ended the week bearish. Okay, like I predicted. So what are we looking out for this week? So this week, this is the zone. Remember, guys, I showed you guys this zone on daily time frame, 0.8637 zone. I told you guys that this is where we are likely headed. This market broke through this support zone right here, then retested and then bounced off that zone. So this is our first zone of target, 0.8637 zone. Then after the 0.8637 zone, we're heading to the 0.8583 zone. That's what I'm looking out for on the Euro GBP. So I'm actually expecting this market to pull back on a 1 hour time frame. Let's scroll down to a 1 hour time frame. So I'm expecting this market to pull down to retrace a little bit upwards before resuming the downward trend. Let me put a moving average, 20 moving average on this. Let's see what we have. Let me put a 50 moving average. So okay, good. I think a 50 moving average shows us that this market is still on a downward momentum, because as you can see, the price has been bouncing off this 50 moving average, which is really interesting to see. So what am I expecting on a 1 hour time frame? I'm just looking for a pullback. If you draw a trend line, let's just join this trend line from here, joining this. Let me do this very well. So join this trend line. I just want this market to return back, retest this trend line. If the market retests this trend line, then I'll be willing to go very bullish on this market. So I just want to see something like this. If this market goes upward, then gives me another either a bearish engulfing or a double top on this, then I'll be willing to push this market all the way down. Okay, like you guys know, I like getting the best supply zone. I like picking the market, selling the market from the best possible supply zone, and I like buying from the best possible demand zone. Okay, so I'd like to buy from this zone right here, which is at about I won't be using Fibonacci on this. From the 0.8689 level, that's where I'll probably be selling this market if the market retraces to that point. So that's what I'm looking out for. This is our ultimate target for next week. From my own analysis, we are targeting the 0.8637 zone. So I'm very bearish on the Euro GBP. Okay, so let's jump into the next currency pair which we have, which is Euro USD. Now I'm very bearish on Euro USD. On a daily time frame, we can see that we have a little bit more room to the downside. As you can see, we still have a little bit more room to push the downside before we get to the next, very relevant area of structure, which is this 1.0698 zone. Okay, we might have a little, a short, stop at about the 1.0737 zone. So that's like 80 pips, downwards, that you can still push this market to the first level where you probably have a good resistance. If you put a 20 moving average on this chart, you can clearly see that the market has been bouncing off this 20 moving average pretty well. So it has given us a bearish engulfing on a 20 moving average. So it's a very good bearish momentum. So but however, if you want to, let's use a support and resistance too. If you put because this right here was a previous support which became a resistance here, it was a support here, became a resistance here. So the market has come to that zone and we are seeing something that looks like a bounce off. But with my knowledge of and experience in this market, a liquidity grab is very possible at around the zone. This market will likely just push past the zone, grab all the liquidity possible before pushing down. That's the possibility. Okay, so you should just be careful. Liquidity grab can happen anywhere around the zone right here. Anywhere around the zone, just expect liquidity grab to happen anywhere around the zone. Okay, but however, this is actually still the place I'm looking for a possible entry. If I can get another liquidity grab happen, that would be very excellent for me to push this market down to our target zone, which is 1.0737 for first targets, and then second target at about 1.0675. So there are lots of about close to like 200 pips to grab of this market. I'm hoping that happens this week. So I'm very bearish on the Euro USD. Now on the AUD card has been, I predicted for you guys last week that AUD card was going to go down, which it clearly did. At about this time, this was like last week, at about this time, the market gave us this. I think this was last week. This was where we ended. And in fact, I was very specific last week. I told you guys this market was going to retrace to a 50 Fibonacci percent level, which it clearly did here. It bounced off the 50% level right here, as you can see, 50% here. So bounced off from that level and then kept going down. So this was the target I showed you guys. I think I showed you guys the target on the market. I think I've pulled it off, but let me do a daily and show you guys where our next level target will likely be. So on the AUD card, this is where we are likely heading to, somewhere at around the zone. So we are pretty close to that zone. So we still have a little bit bullish, bearish momentum before this market gets to our first target. So what am I looking out for? It's already ripe. There's nothing to look out for yet. Like this is a very good, this is like my preferred style of entry. It's looking good, as I can see right here, because this was a previous support become resistance multiple times right here. As you can see, was this resistance here, then here became a support, became a resistance again here, support here, resistance here. So the market has bounced off that zone again, which is looking very good. So this is a very good sign, opportunity for you guys to sell. Like I don't usually call signals on my forecast, but if I should call a signal on this should be where my entries and exits will likely be. So this is our targets right here, our first target. That's not the only target. We can push past this level, but we can start with this first level target, which is like 1.4 is to 1.4 risks to rewards. So let me see a 20 moving average and 50 moving average on this. Good, excellent. So on a 20 moving average, you can clearly see that the market bounced off the 50 moving average, which is like really excellent. So with our stops above these points at about 50 pips, 60 pips thereabout, if we put an ATR to this, ATR is giving us 25. So at about 60 pips, that's a good stop loss. That's a very good place to put stop loss. So we have 60 pips stop loss to this, and our target is about our target is, how many pips is this? This is about 90 pips. So it's excellent. Okay, so now let's jump up to the USD JPY. USD JPY is another currency pair I predicted for you guys last week. I told you guys that USD JPY was going to go bullish, which it's, went crazy last week. Okay, it was about this time I told you guys that this market was still going to go bullish. I was waiting for a retracement to about 50% fib level, but that didn't happen. Okay, but we retraced only to a 23.6 level at about this retracement right here was to a 23.6 level before this market kept pushing down, kept pushing up. Okay, so we traced to only the 23.6 level, which didn't give me an entry, so I missed this market. In as much as I predicted it for you guys, I actually missed it myself. I wasn't able to enter and grab all these pips that was up for grabs here. But however, there's still a good opportunity for you guys to enter. So on a daily time frame, we're in for this market. My style of trading, I want this market to retrace because it's too late to buy. To be buying from here, like really too late. You can't be buying here, man. So what I'm looking out for is, of course, a retracement to a fib level. If we're able to retrace to, because this is a very strong trend, if we're able to retrace to 38.2 or 50%, it might not get to 61.8. I usually tell you guys, and you guys know I'm always correct when it comes to using Fibonacci. Okay, so if this market gets retraced to 38.2 is a good place to buy, but a better entry will be from 50%. But because of the strength of this trend, it might not get to 50%. So if we're able to get from here, retrace down to this and give us our entries here, you guys, I don't really share my entry style, my candlestick patterns for entries, but however, if it gives you a good entry, with your candlestick patterns on the 38.2 or better off from the 50%, that would be a good place to go very, very bullish, because ultimately this is where we are headed. Let me show you guys where we're headed. So on the 50 on a weekly time frame, let me show you guys where we are headed to. So this is where we are headed to. This is probably the first target right here. First target is here, 141.97 zone. Then after that, we're probably heading to the top, which is 148.78 zone. So we still have a lot of space to the upside, because I was thinking this would be a very good head and shoulders pattern, but unfortunately that was not the case, because this previous high here has been broken. The market, this bullish weekly candle has broken and closed above this resistance. So man, it's giving a very good bullish momentum right there. So USD JPY for me next week is going to be very bullish. Okay, so now let's head over to gold. Gold is one of the currency pairs that I've always been correct on. You guys know that if you're watching this video to this point, do well to subscribe, like smash the subscribe button. If you're yet to subscribe like right now, and of course share this video. Do well to leave a positive comment. If you're learning anything from this videos, please leave a comment. Okay, leave a comment. So on the weekly time frame, so we are seeing that gold got to this I think it is a 3-year high. It got to a 3-year high. It has been bounced off from this zone. This the last time it got there, and the market is back to that 3 years high, which is what we are seeing right here. So the market looks like it's bouncing off that zone again. So on a daily time frame, we see it something a bit clearer. This looked like this was the support zone, clearly broken right here, as you can see. Let me make this a zone so that, because I know you guys like zones a lot, so let me make this a zone so that good. So this looks this you guys are more familiar with something like this. So this market has broken and closed below this zone right here, which was a previous support. So and the market is back to do something that looks like a retest. So on a 4-hour time frame, again, we're also seeing this. We're seeing a downward momentum, and if you put a moving average, let's start with 50 moving average, the market is clearly below the 50 moving average. If you put a 20 moving average, the market is clearly below a 20 moving average. So this is suggesting all the way bearish. Okay, so what I'm expecting to see this market, I'm expecting the market to push a little bit more upwards before it goes down. Okay, because it needs to grab enough. We have a long way down. Okay, so a lot of liquidity has to be grabbed, okay, before we push all the way down. So I'm expecting this market to do something that looks like a liquidity grab, or probably a triple top, okay, double top. Most times, some of the things I share with you guys know is from experience, okay. So from experience, I know this kind of market are the kind of market that gives you triple tops, okay. It rarely gives you like double tops, because it needs to deceive you like good a number of times. So it probably is something like this, then the last one pushed all the way up, then before we go all the way down. So this is the kind of things that happen in this kind of market. But however, I'm very, very bearish on the on gold. Okay, so first level target is somewhere here, first level targets somewhere at about the zone, 1935.49 zone. That's first target. Then second target somewhere here, 1914.13 zone. Then from there we can push all the way down to let's say the zone. This is the next zone right here, 1858.30 zone. Then if we're lucky enough, we can get to the 181 zone, but of course that will definitely not be happening this week. Okay, so this week we're actually looking at the 1914.13 zone. That's like the best I think we can push, you know, this market down this week. Okay, so that said, if you want to learn how I do this analysis, if you want to learn how I've taught over 1,000 people how to trade Forex and how to make money from Forex, there's a link in the description that takes you to our website where you can purchase my full program on Forex. I teach from beginner level, even if you know nothing about the Forex market, like absolutely nothing about the Forex market. I've seen people like yourself, if you're that kind of person that knows nothing, I've seen people like yourself come in and in 2 months they are smashing the market, making money consistently from the Forex market. I've seen people also struggling traders who don't know, I mean, because at the end of the day, the crux of trading is 70% trading psychology, 20% risk management, and 10% strategy. So strategy is not really your problem. What you need is, you know, trading psychology and risk management, which is something I handle pretty well, something I have at my fingertips. Okay, I'm not just a trader who knows how to do these things. That was part of what I learned on campus. I learned how to both abnormal and normal psychology, so I know how to manage. When it comes to emotional management and trading, that's my Q zone. Okay, so if you want to learn how I do these things, the link is on the description. And secondly, if you want to learn, if you're a beginner, you know nothing about the Forex, but we have a free, it's actually not free anymore, it's like $3 right now, $3 on the it's part of the program we offer. So you want to learn the basics about trading, at least you want to get your feet wet for you to be good enough to start using our signals to trade. The link is also on the description, so do well to grab the program right now. Okay, so see you guys on the inside, and I wish you guys all the best trading. Have a wonderful time trading. I love you guys. You guys know I love you guys so much. Keep trading, have a wonderful time, and keep sharing your share comments, share your share your ideas with us on the comment section. So drop a positive comment like right now. Drop the comment right now. Drop it. So catch you guys. Have a wonderful time and goodbye.